Back again, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Whitfield from the Vintage Sound Company. Today I want to show you some of the subs that we are using for this audiophile grade system. One of the fans from Vintage Sound Company did ask us if we could bring some of the 24-inch subs out and the 18s, and just as a comparison of size. Obviously it also is in performance as well. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Turbosound TSW-124 inch subs down the bottom, and the Turbosound single 18 subs, horn loaded subs as well. These are the highlight series. These are the THL-818s, and we've got some THL-818s coming soon, which is the double 18s, and these are upside down, but anyhow. So that's the TSW-124. Just look at the size of these boxes, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, there's a single 18, and you could almost fit another 18 on that. Just incredible. This one's got the side panel off at the moment. It's got some work to be done. New wheels, all soda blasted. These speakers will be in near new or showroom condition at the time we finish with them. Look at the mouth on that. Just absolutely insane. And then we've got the 18s as well. Same kind of design, but just more smaller. And obviously the 24s are just much bigger. So the system will take, will have 16 Turbosound TSW-124s, that's 8 aside. Now the specs, according to old school Turbosound, is to block stack them in 8, which is why we're doing that. So we'll have 8, you can imagine the height of these things, and they will be in their own safety cage. So we can literally fork them off the truck and put them straight in. These things move some serious air, so you'll want them certainly to be held in tight and strapped in. I remember back in the 90s, I was at an event where we had 40 of these subs, and oh my gosh, I tell you, literally had to hang on your clothes. The air movement out of these things is just incredible from a 24-inch sub perspective. But it just didn't shred your ears. The bass was so low and so beautiful. So back to Turbosound, they said that if you block stack these in 8, you'll get an extra 30 dB of audio, which is insane when it comes to bass. And then you'll also get, these could go down to 17 Hertz, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the specs from Turbosound, old school Turbosound. So you can imagine how high these things are gonna be, and the sound from 8 24-inch subs aside. So all our subs, originally we were going to run Crown 5000s, but we've said we've changed that. There is a reason. We are going all AM 1600s, which will drive, there'll be 1 amp to 1 sub. So there'll be 2 amp racks with 4 AM 1600s, and they'll be all monoblocked. And these things will produce, according to the specs, 2,200 watts at 4 ohms. Now I know from first-hand experience, due to Stuart McLean, who's an absolute legend in this world of amplification, is that they'll produce way more than that. They're very underrated. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. 18s versus 24s. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to do a comparison between an 18-inch subwoofer driver and a 24-inch subwoofer driver. These are the RCF L18 P300s. Incredible subwoofer. You can see just even the design there are the wires, massive magnet structure. I'll bring that over a bit so you can see. Great for airflow. These are an incredible sub. We have these for all our front loaded subs. These ones came off the Coldplay tour. or the way loud boxes. So yeah, we love these, absolutely. They really punch. So that's your very typical kind of concert production 18-inch driver for subs. And then now, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please, the Turbosound 24-inch driver. Let's have a look at this big thing. So this is the original driver for the TSW-124. This is the Precise Devices, which was the 2403. Look at the size of this thing. Look at it compared to the 18. So we've got an 18 and a 24-inch driver. These things are a monster. These things here weigh almost around about 40 kilos just for the driver. Look at the size of the magnets compared to the 18 and the 24-inch driver. Absolutely massive. Even the dust cap in size of that. This one needs a little bit of work done on the cone's okay, but just the rubber surrounds will need to be replaced. The driver itself is in great condition. The cap's in great condition. There's the wiring. As you can see, it's got sticky tape around it. So these drivers are about to go in and get some repair and work done to them, ready for our TSW-124s. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever heard these things will blow your mind. They move so much air. Look how deep that cone is. I don't know whether you can see, but I'll see if I can get the camera right down here. But just to give you an idea of the depth of that cone, what I'll do is I'll even put my hand in there, and we're sitting about there. So absolutely incredible. Compared to here, the depth is nowhere near. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We've now turned these over. There's the RCF, beautifully designed, very well manufactured. These. Look at the air vent in that. These 18s move a seriously amount of air. They really are punchy, these. But you can see the detail, solid basket. You can see the thickness there. You can see the wiring. You know, everything's done really well. These RCFs, really well. But look at the size of the magnet structure. I'm going to put my hand to give you an idea of how big that is. You can see here the thickness of these speakers in the basket, and I'll give you a view from here just how big the 24-inch is compared to the 18. And then let's swing it around. You can see now how big. So the magnets on these are huge. As I said, almost 40 kilos. These drivers, they're normally a 2-man lift. They are a 4 ohm impedance, and they normally peak out about 1500 watts is their peak. We run our Australian Monitor AM 1600s in monoblock, which will give us a true 2200 watts of power. So plenty enough to move these massive drivers and to produce those low end sounds that we want. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, a 24-inch driver versus an 18-inch driver. Absolutely massive. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for watching. It's a very exciting time where we are way more than halfway on this system. One thing I forgot to tell you obviously in the last video is that the Turbosound TMS4s are all being converted to tri-amp. So it takes 3 amps to run them, and they've got a new panel, which we've done all the design work. We'll mass produce those soon. We're just waiting till we get all the boxes in. They'll be all soda blasted, all painted in one hit. New front grills, new rear panels, they'll look showroom condition, and of course a custom fly bar. Once again, we look forward to this time next year to be doing one of the biggest jazz and blues festivals, or an opera festival, or a reggae festival, and bringing an audiophile grade system to the live world industry. And it's going to be a great honour to see one of the largest vintage sound systems in the world. Here in Australia. It's going to be absolutely epic. Very, very excited about it. It's been a long project and an exciting project as that. So, and I appreciate everyone's support in this. There has been so many great people that have helped this system come to fruition, and I'm so grateful for that. I'll be always grateful for that. So anyhow, take care and look forward to the next video.